Hey everyone, welcome back to my fragrance channel. Thank you so much for being here for yet another fragrance review. I am so excited to be doing this review. I have heard nothing but good things about this fragrance. And if you haven't guessed already, I know you can tell from the thumbnail. Today we're talking about another brand new release from NAVITUS Parfums. That's right, Steven from the fragrance channel REDOLESSENCE. If you guys don't know who that is, you are probably hiding under a rock. If you love fragrances and know anything about all things fragrances, you know that Steven has one of the biggest YouTube channels on the planet. He is the go-to reviewer for all things fragrances, especially if you want an in-depth review about fragrances. And you may not have known that Steven is also the creative director of NAVITUS Parfums. So I'm so excited to review this fragrance. As I started my fragrance journey some 2 years ago, I had an opportunity to come across my very first NAVITUS fragrance, and it was this bad boy right here called Intimus. And that started me down my journey, and over the years I've bought several other ones. I got this one that was done by Dallas from over there at Chaos Fragrances, and then this was one of the greatest pickups that I've made last year, one of the best gourmand fragrances. So this one is going to be hard to beat, called Imperial, and this one was so good. But now I've got my hands on the brand new fragrance by Steven called Raised Spirits. All right, let's go ahead and start off with the presentation. You've got that NAVITUS logo right here all over the box. Of course, it says NAVITUS and then Raised Spirits. Got your pertinent information on the back, along with your batch codes and barcodes and all that thing. And now what this is right here is a sleeve, and so this slides out of the sleeve like this, and then you're left with kind of like this faux leather box. One of the things I love about this box is that it really holds the composition in place. So it's nestled in there really tight. A lot of fragrances I get from some of these niche indie fragrance houses, the fragrance kind of wobbles around in there, and I don't really like that, especially during shipping. But you just pull the top off like this, and then you're left with the beautiful composition like so. And here is the bottle. Nothing really going on in the back. On the cap you have NAVITUS, which is kind of something new they just started doing, because if you look on this old bottle it doesn't have that at all, but you've got it on the cap now. I don't know if you can really make that out. And then on the bottom you've got some of that more pertinent information. All right. How does it smell? Well, let's go ahead and put the notes on the screen so you guys can see what the notes are and you can follow along with me. In the top, we've got pimento leaves, salted butter fudge accord, and dark rum. In the heart of the composition, or the mid, we have caramel, sugarcane, and brown sugar syrup. In the base, or the dry down, we have cashmere wood, French oak, tobacco, Madagascar vanilla, and the perfumer behind this fragrance is Dominique Ropion and Julien Rasquinet. All right, guys, now for the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and spray this fragrance on my hand. And just to let you know, I've given this several wearings. I've worn it quite a few times just to kind of get used to the composition, to see how it evolves, to see, you know, how long it projects, how long it lasts, and all that good stuff. And we'll get to the bottom of it throughout the video. Let's go ahead and spray it and see how the atomizer works as well. Great atomizer, very pressure sensitive. Oh, man. This fragrance will come right to you. You don't need to go to it. This fragrance will come right to you. It is so, it is so beautiful. It is so elegant. It is so sophisticated. Now, through and through, after I've read those ingredients and you've read along with me, you can tell right away that this is a gourmand fragrance. I know there are so many gourmand fragrances out there already from so many different fragrance houses, but this is not your average everyday gourmand fragrance, okay? I'm saying that with laughter because I love this. I love, love, love this one. And as you know, I do love gourmand fragrances, but a lot of them are very playful, they're very flirty, and they're very youthful. And I love youthful fragrances, right? I'm here for that. But I love this one because it's the adult in the room. It's so sophisticated and so mature. And I don't mean mature like in a grandma smelling way or a grandpa smelling way. I just mean it's very mature because all those notes are working together in harmony and they're so nuanced. They're not screaming across the room saying, look at me, I'm over here. You know, they're not elbowing you across the face like a UFC fighter. They're very subtly and very charmingly seducing you and wafting across the room. That's how sophisticated this fragrance is. Man, right away, I really, really, really love this fragrance. And I really, really get a nice dry spiciness coming from the pimento. That pimento in here is so nice and it works so well with tobacco. I think the tobacco in here is dry too, and mixed with that dry pimento spiciness just gives this an adult feel. And then you've got this nice dark depth going on in this fragrance with that dark rum accord. The rum in here is so boozy and so nice and so blended well. I mean, Dominic Gropin, he is a master perfumer. He knows what he's doing. And it's so amazing that some of these highly sought after perfumers are working with this company. And you can really tell in this fragrance because it is blended so well. But the spices in here, and then you've got that salted butter fudge accord, and you've got that maple sugar syrup accord, man, just all working in harmony, giving this sensual, almost seductive like feel. But it's not too in your face. What I like about this fragrance is as it starts to evolve, you get this nice warming sensation coming from the cashmerean, and it is amazing. It's just so warming and so enveloping and so cozy. I love this fragrance. I don't think there's enough adjectives to describe how much I love this fragrance. Also, what I notice is as this fragrance starts to dry down, you're really getting some nice, strong, woody aspects, and that's coming from that oak note that's in this. And it just kind of reminds me of a rum-soaked oak barrel. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, and it's such an adult fragrance. If you haven't been able to tell, guys, I really love this fragrance. Now, one of the things I can tell you is that this projects at about an arm's length, but the scent bubble is nice, okay? People are going to notice it on you. They're going to like the way you smell, and they're going to compliment you as long as you carry yourself with some sort of confidence. But to be honest with you, man, I think this fragrance is safe enough to wear in a work environment. You don't just have to wear this fragrance in a date setting or a nighttime setting or a club setting or whatever. I think this is versatile enough to get away with wearing it anywhere you want to. I think it's a versatile gourmand fragrance. That's just my opinion. I think it's that versatile. It's so good. I like it because it doesn't scream. It's nuanced, but all those beautiful sweet scents are working together. You know, that Madagascar vanilla and just, you know, the caramel and the sugar cane, they're all working together, but they're not super sugary sweet or cloying. There's so many sweet fragrances I spray right away and I'm sneezing and I feel like I'm getting a little sick to my stomach. I'm not getting that with this. It is so, so good. You guys are going to love this one. There's just so much going on, and it really, really does, you know, transform throughout the wearing of the fragrance. It's so good. I love this one. It's a great job with this one. Now, as far as longevity, I got 8 hours on my skin. I was still smelling it strong at the 6-hour mark. I think it started to dissipate right around the 8-hour mark and, you know, started drying down to a skin scent, but I could still smell it. If I put my hand up to my nose, I could still smell it. So guys, if you can't tell, I'm excited about this fragrance. It really is damn good. It's awesome, man. I love what NAVITUS is doing over there. They're doing things right. They're really, really, you know, making some amazing compositions. They're not just throwing some things together and throwing them up against the wall and seeing what sticks. They're really taking their time. And I know Steven spent quite a long time developing this fragrance until he got it right. I think it took him like 8 tries and finally got what he wanted. And I think you guys are going to be very happy. So definitely, definitely, if you love gourmand fragrances, give this a try. If you don't like gourmand fragrances because they're too in your face, give this one a try. I think you'll like how subtle it is. I think you'll like how all the notes work together with that dark rum and the spiciness and that cashmere and that oak. It's so, so gorgeous. I think this leans a little bit masculine, just a little, but it's still unisex enough for a woman to wear as well. This is an awesome fragrance. To me, this is a fragrance you wear when you want when you want to invoke confidence, if you want to go to a wedding, if you want, you're in the boardroom. I think this is a fragrance that's going to give you that kind of confidence, kind of the same way Tuxedo would, but they don't smell anything alike. But it's got that same vibe, very powerful, boardroom, I'm a boss kind of a player vibe. I love this fragrance, guys. So there you have it. That is my review on this fragrance. You're getting a nice fragrance that lasts 8 hours on your skin, has an arm length projection, and just smells intoxicating with that dark, boozy rum and that beautiful dry tobacco, and then all those sugary scents just working together, but not too powerful. Very sophisticated, very adult-like gourmand fragrance. Definitely give this one a try. I'll leave a link down below to NAVITUS in the description box so you guys can go right to it, make it a little bit easy for you. I don't have any coupon codes. I'm not affiliated with NAVITUS whatsoever, but just to make it easier on you, if you guys want to see, look at their catalog and see what else they have. Definitely check out Stephen Redolescence's channel, because I know he's struggling to get subscribers, guys. I mean, poor guy, he's having a rough time. So definitely check out his channel, subscribe to him, and thank you so much for watching another fragrance video. If you got any value whatsoever from today's video, please leave a thumbs up, okay? That would really, really help me and help the algorithm. And then, guys, I would love for you to be a part of my fragrance family. We're having so much fun doing this, and so many of you come in the comments section and you give me such great tips, such great advice, and I take it all to heart. I answer every single one of your comments. So please, let's do this together. Let's have a great synergy and come join my fragrance family. Just hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notifications off the side. Share this video with your friends and family and be a part of the Sky Aromatico movement. And guys, I cannot wait to see you in the next video. I hope and trust wherever you are finding peace and happiness. And until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.